Today, we are discussing a major legal situation connected to the Love and Marriage Huntsville online community that has created conversations across YouTube, blogs, and social media platforms. A $10 million lawsuit that targeted multiple bloggers, commentators, and even well-known media personality Carlos King has now officially been dismissed. This situation has been developing for quite some time, and many people have been following every update, every filing, and every motion that appeared in court records. Now that the case has been thrown out, many content creators are reacting, sharing their opinions, and trying to understand what really happened behind the scenes. This situation shows how serious legal claims can affect the online commentary space, especially when creators are discussing reality television topics. Many bloggers felt pressure, stress, and uncertainty while the lawsuit was active. Legal battles often take time, money, and emotional energy. For independent content creators, being named in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit can feel overwhelming, even if the claims are later dismissed. That is why this update is important. The dismissal represents relief for those who were involved, and it also raises questions about why the lawsuit was filed in the first place. According to commentary surrounding the case, the lawsuit included allegations that certain bloggers were part of a group described as the family. Some individuals claim this group was operating like an organized effort to harm reputations or coordinate attacks online. However, several content creators explain that this claim was exaggerated and inaccurate. They described the situation as nothing more than a casual Instagram group chat where creators discuss trending topics related to reality television drama. Group chats are common in many industries, especially among people who produce commentary content. Sharing opinions, exchanging information, and discussing trending news does not automatically mean there is wrongdoing. As details about the lawsuit became more widely known, many observers began to question the strength of the legal arguments. Some commentators described the case as weak, while others believed it could have been intended to intimidate bloggers or discourage discussion. Legal experts often explain that lawsuits can sometimes be used strategically to pressure individuals into silence, even if the claims are unlikely to succeed in court. Defending against legal action requires time and resources, which can be difficult for independent creators who rely on their platforms for income. Throughout this situation, some individuals reported receiving cease and desist letters, warning them to stop discussing certain topics. Cease and desist letters are formal legal notices requesting that someone stop specific behavior, such as publishing statements that are claimed to be false or damaging. Receiving such a letter can feel serious, even if the legal basis is later challenged. Many creators expressed concern about protecting their right to share opinions while avoiding defamation issues. Online commentary often involves discussing public figures, reality television personalities, and entertainment news, which creates a complicated balance between opinion and legal risk. The case also brought attention to the way online communities formed around reality television shows. Love and Marriage Huntsville has developed a strong fan base that actively discusses episodes, cast members, and related controversies. Bloggers, YouTubers, and social media commentators play a major role in shaping public conversation about the show. When legal disputes involve these creators, it can influence how freely they feel able to speak about ongoing drama. Another important part of this story involves allegations that certain individuals were falsely described as members of an organized group or gang. Some creators strongly rejected this characterization, stating clearly that they are independent commentators who simply produce content about topics that interest their audiences. Being labeled as part of a coordinated effort can damage credibility and create confusion among viewers. In online media environments, reputation plays a major role in determining whether audiences trust a creator's perspective. Observers following the case noted that the judge reportedly questioned the purpose of continuing the lawsuit. Judges often evaluate whether legal claims meet certain standards before allowing cases to move forward. Courts aim to prevent misuse of legal resources and discourage filings that do not present strong legal arguments. When a case is dismissed, it generally means the court determined the claims did not meet the requirements needed to proceed. Some reports connected to the situation suggest that the attorney involved may face professional consequences related to the handling of the case. Legal professionals are expected to follow ethical guidelines when representing clients. Courts have the authority to impose sanctions if they believe legal processes have been misused. Sanctions can include financial penalties or other disciplinary measures. While details about professional consequences are still developing, the possibility of sanctions highlights how seriously courts treat improper legal conduct. Another layer of the situation involves counter-lawsuits that may still continue. In some cases, individuals who were sued choose to file counterclaims seeking damages related to legal expenses or reputational harm. Countersuits can extend legal disputes even after the original claims are dismissed. Observers will likely continue watching to see whether additional legal developments occur in this situation. Online discussions about the case also included debate about privacy and anonymity. Some creators expressed concern that legal filings could reveal personal details, such as real names or addresses. Maintaining privacy can be especially important for online personalities who separate their public brand from their personal lives. When legal documents include identifying information, it can create safety concerns or unwanted attention. This issue has become more relevant as more people build careers through digital platforms. Many commentators have emphasized that participating in group chats or discussing trending topics does not automatically imply wrongdoing. Collaboration and communication are common practices in many industries, including journalism, entertainment, and media commentary. Content creators often share ideas, compare information, and discuss developments related to the topics they cover. These conversations can help creators provide more informed commentary to their audiences. The dismissal of the lawsuit may encourage some creators to continue producing content without fear of legal retaliation. However, the situation also serves as a reminder that discussing public controversies can involve risks. Responsible commentary typically involves presenting opinions carefully and avoiding claims that cannot be supported. Many creators include disclaimers, stating that their content is for entertainment purposes or reflects personal opinion. Carlos King's name, appearing in connection with the lawsuit, attracted significant attention due to his established reputation in reality television production and commentary. When high-profile figures become associated with legal disputes, public interest often increases. Viewers want to understand how the situation could affect ongoing media projects and professional relationships within the industry. The phrase Katagate has also circulated in conversations about this situation, referring to earlier drama that contributed to tensions among online commentators. Social media controversies often develop quickly and involve multiple perspectives. Misunderstandings can grow as information spreads across platforms. When disagreements escalate, individuals may attempt to defend themselves publicly, which can sometimes intensify conflicts. Another key theme in this story involves the power of narrative. Once a claim is introduced online, it can be repeated and shared widely, even if it is later challenged or disproven. The idea of a coordinated group labeled as the family became a talking point in various videos and discussions. Some creators felt the narrative unfairly suggested organized wrongdoing when, according to their statements, no such organization existed. Reputation management has become an important issue for digital creators. Online audiences often form opinions quickly based on headlines, video titles, or social media posts. Correcting misinformation can be difficult once a narrative gains attention. This is why some creators strongly responded to allegations they believed were inaccurate. Maintaining credibility is essential for sustaining an audience and building long-term trust. Legal disputes involving online speech often raise broader questions about freedom of expression. Content creators frequently discuss public figures, entertainment news, and trending controversies. While opinions are generally protected, false statements presented as facts can create legal challenges. Understanding the difference between opinion and defamation is important for anyone producing commentary content. Many observers believe the dismissal of the lawsuit demonstrates the importance of evidence in legal proceedings. Courts require factual support for claims, especially when serious allegations are involved. Without sufficient evidence, lawsuits may not move forward. This outcome may reassure some creators who worry about facing legal action simply for expressing opinions about public topics. The online commentary space continues to grow as audiences increasingly rely on independent creators for analysis and discussion. Reality television shows like Love and Marriage Huntsville generate ongoing interest because viewers become emotionally invested in cast members' personal stories. Bloggers and YouTubers help audiences interpret events and share reactions. This interaction creates a dynamic relationship between television content and online media commentary. As this legal situation concludes, many creators are reflecting on what they have learned from the experience. Some may choose to be more cautious in future discussions, while others may feel encouraged to continue speaking openly about trending topics. Legal challenges can influence how creators approach sensitive subjects and how they structure their content to minimize risk. Another factor worth considering is how audiences respond to legal controversies involving their favorite commentators. Viewers often show support for creators they trust, especially when those creators face challenges. Community support can strengthen relationships between creators and their audiences. This support may also motivate creators to continue producing content despite obstacles. While the lawsuit has been dismissed, conversations about the situation are likely to continue. Legal disputes often leave lasting impressions on the communities involved. People will continue analyzing what happened, why the lawsuit was filed, and what the outcome means for future conflicts within the online commentary space. It is also important to recognize that legal processes can take significant time before reaching resolution. Motions, hearings, and procedural steps can extend cases over months or even years. For those involved, the waiting period can be stressful. The dismissal therefore represents closure for some individuals who have been following the situation closely. The broader lesson from this situation may involve understanding how quickly online disagreements can escalate. Social media allows information to spread rapidly, sometimes without full context. Misinterpretations can occur, leading to conflicts that grow larger than expected. Clear communication and responsible reporting can help reduce misunderstandings. Some creators have emphasized that they prefer to focus on producing content rather than becoming involved in legal disputes. Many individuals who build platforms around entertainment commentary simply want to share opinions and engage with audiences. Legal challenges can disrupt this process and shift attention away from creative work. As discussions about the dismissal continue, some observers are watching to see whether counterclaims will move forward. Counter lawsuits may address issues such as legal costs or alleged reputational harm. These proceedings could provide additional clarity regarding how the original lawsuit was handled. Ultimately, this situation highlights the intersection between entertainment media, online commentary, and legal accountability. Reality television continues to inspire passionate discussion, and creators play an important role in shaping how audiences interpret ongoing drama. Legal disputes remind everyone involved to consider the impact of public statements and the importance of supporting claims with reliable information. For now, the dismissal of the $10 million lawsuit represents a major development that many creators view as a victory. It suggests that the court did not find sufficient grounds to continue the claims against bloggers and media personalities connected to the situation. As the online community processes this outcome, conversations about responsibility, credibility, and transparency will likely remain part of the ongoing discussion. Viewers continue to watch how relationships within the Love and Marriage Huntsville commentary space evolve following this legal battle. Conflicts sometimes lead to changes in alliances, communication patterns, and collaboration among creators. Observing these changes can provide insight into how online communities adapt after controversy.